Psychology in trading is one of the most important things that every trader needs to develop. If you don't improve your psychology, you won't make money in the future. It makes sense, and in this video I want to share my mistakes. What mistakes I personally made and how I dealt with them in order to start earning at least a penny in the future. And I have a great experience. I lost more than 3 million rubles in scalping, and all the proofs you'll find on my YouTube channel, of course, after watching this video. Go to my channel and check them up. We're not going to make this video too long, let's start right away. Perhaps in this format you're going to hear some things that you have heard before. And these are the things that work very well. Let me at least remind them for you. And those who have not heard, make sure you listen and implement it into your trading system. The first mistake I made was as simple as possible, and at the same time as complicated as possible. It was hard for me personally to deal with it. I wanted to retrieve all my lost trades right away with one position. It doesn't matter, even $1,000. Any amount of money I lost that 1,000 in 20 trades, and I wanted to retrieve all those lost trades in one trade. It was my personal mistake that I couldn't possibly get over in any way for a very long time, until I lost something like 1.5 million rubles. And only then I realized how to deal with it and how to get away from it. And of course, our brains only start to think when we are losing serious money. I started trading for myself and writing out a trading plan. And that's what I write in this trading plan. If I make $200 a day, I'm out of the market. If I lose $50 a day, I'm out of the market. And it doesn't matter if it is a good market or a bad one. If I get to the point where I'm losing $50 on one trade, I get out of the market and I don't trade again today. And with that method I saved my deposit and saved myself from big losses, which you could catch and drain your balance as quickly as possible. I did not trade when I was not doing well. I understand I lost $50 now and I'm not doing well. I can't analyze it. Something is just not working. My psychology doesn't work in any way. The strategy, the trading system, it just doesn't work. I left the market, and the next day, with a cooler head, when my brain completely rested, when my mind cleared from all these emotions, I go back to the market and start trading. And in such situations, I mostly started to make money on longer distances. By no means I started to earn a lot in one day, but in this format, I started making money after a week when the profits really started to show up on my journal. Well, if now I tell you about your real mistake that you had, then be sure to like this video. You wanted to start trading and enter at every point you see. You will think that this point is the entry point for your trading system. And you wanted to just break out this market, thinking that you are going to make it. That's what happens when you are motivated beyond belief. When you see some traders or some bloggers that are trading, and they're making a lot of money right now, and maybe they are doing this right at that minute, and then motivation is actually a very scary thing that can kill your deposit. I've experienced that as well. I've also lost money on it. I've lost a lot of money on it. Like 500,000 rubles. Now this is nearly 2 million rubles. I lost this money on just 2 mistakes. But that's how I struggled with this. I never started watching any of chat rooms. I never started watching any channels. I just stopped looking at other traders and their real results that they had trading well in the plus side, because I realized that I couldn't make more money than them anyway. Yeah, at some intervals, when I'm not trading, I enter these channels, just to see what the guys are doing and how they conduct those trades. Maybe there are some sets I do not see, which are on the market and they work out. For example, things that I don't see working, so that I can just start looking and realizing that tomorrow you can try to work this system, and the day after tomorrow another system. But I never started to get motivated after I lost 500,000 rubles. I just stopped watching any other channels on that motivation. Be sure to hear my advice and use it. Never get motivated by other traders, and don't ever chase the other guys and think that you're gonna make more money than them. No, that's not gonna happen. Improve and chase only yourself and no one else. The next mistake that you might be making too, that you just want to trade and never get out of the market. You just want to stay there forever. I think you've seen that. You never need to sit for too long in the market. When you spend a lot of time in the market, or when market doesn't give you anything and doesn't draw your trading situations, you have to get out of the market and do other things to clear your head and take a break from the market completely. If you stay a lot of time in the market, if you sit every day 24/7, I don't even know, in this glass, you'll just go crazy and see situations that didn't work out. It's mandatory to take a break from the market, and I give you 100%. You have to come to the market with a cool head. When your brain rested, when you are fully discharged and then energized, then you will start to find really good situations. I had a situation where I was sitting for a week behind a glass. I had a really steady look. And after analyzing of that week, when I looked at my trades, I realized that I was making a lot of stupid mistakes because I concentrate on situations that are simply not going to work out. Or it's not my trading systems, or I just entered those setups where I needed to look at it a little bit differently, from different angle, and work out the best position possible. And that was actually, you could say, my system, where you could start earning and make a lot of money. But because I was sitting a lot behind the glass, I just didn't see any entry point, and as a result, I started giving away a lot of money. Give or take, that's exactly the mistake. On that, I lost more or less 300,000 rubles in just 1 week. And then the most important, how to pump up your psychology and not to become a fool in this direction. In fact, it's all done as hard as possible. And what you have to realize right off the bat, that everybody has a different path and nobody's path in life is just not going to be the same as some other trader. That's 100% truth, and there's no need to argue with anyone. Well, if you've got the stamina and if you understand that you really want to make money in the future, and in case when you realize that you're ready to move on after you've lost a lot of money like I personally have, that's the only thing that can move you forward and start to develop in this direction. It's your desire to keep earning in this direction, and also the wish to make money in that direction. Well, if this fuse that you have inside of you burns out, I'll tell you that there is no point to continue. You don't need to go on and just hope that you're gonna make it. If you've lost any amount of money, a small amount of money or even a large one, it doesn't matter. If you burned your fuse, please don't go on. Right now, just sit in your chair, sit on your couch or lie down on your favorite bed where you feel good, where nobody's really bothering you, when nothing disturbs you. Sit and think, or lie down. Close your eyes and don't switch on any music, but lie down and really think about what you want to see in the future. For example, from scalping or from trading. How do you envision yourself? Do you want to see yourself as a trader? Do you want to develop further in this direction? Think about it. How do you see yourself